Welcome. Today we're going to practice a very grounding guided breath practice. I've been focusing in my classes last week and this week, just this transition that we're in, moving from summer to fall. And also tomorrow we have the harvest full moon, and there's a lot of stuff happening just astrologically that is supporting us in letting go. So this practice today is going to help you do that, and especially when we're first kind of getting tuned into our breath, it actually can be easier to lay down. I'm of course going to stay seated. If you are staying seated, you may want to put some extra, I'm going to put an extra blanket behind me just to give me the ability to sit up really tall. If you're laying down, put something under your knees and just make sure you have something under your head that you're really comfortable laying down. Because the idea is that we want our spine just to be able to be in a nice long line. Not too much. Of course, your spine has its natural curves, but try to have it be positioned so we can tap into the movement of energy. And if you are, it looks like a couple of you are seated, you might want to join me in an Om or two. Maybe we'll do 3 actually. So let's lift the arms, and first just notice if you're seated, let your exhale, go ahead and exhale as your hands are together and come down. Do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. And then if you want to add in the Oms, you can Om when your hands are moving down, or just keep your hands placed in front of your heart. If you'd like to join me, inhale. And one more. And we'll do 2 more little preparation things. So we'll inhale 2 parts through the nose and exhale, blow the breath out your mouth. So might even take 1 extra sniff and then just blow it out. Do that again. 2-part inhale through your nose, maybe an extra sniff. Maybe even tighten things up if you want, and then let it go, blow it out your mouth. And this 3rd time, we'll just have a sigh of relief out the mouth. So inhale 2 times through your nose. Maybe that extra sniff, a little squeeze of the pelvic floor, squeeze of the muscles, and then a sigh of relief. And during our breath, at least the first 5 minutes or so, another option is to put 1 hand on your belly, 1 hand on your heart. And if that's not comfortable, you can keep your hands in your lap. But it could just give you that extra proprioception, just feeling what your torso is doing, what your breath is doing. So right off the bat, become aware of just the process of your breathing. Maybe at first you check into how it feels to be sitting or laying down, the weight of your body, how your hands feel, if they're on your body or wherever your hands are, how they feel. Notice breath coming in your nostrils, in and out. Breath going down your windpipe as though it's kind of being drawn down into your lower lungs. Noticing the beauty of the diaphragm that is this muscle that makes space for your inhales and supports you in releasing and exhaling. And our lungs have these little bags that I don't know how to pronounce it right, but alveoli. And we just have this feeling that you're filling up all those little sacs. I think I heard somewhere that if you laid all them out, all the little air sacs, it would take up a whole football field, something crazy like that. So just not forcing today, just allowing. And a lot of them, I guess, are on the kind of the back of the lungs. So as you breathe today, not just noticing your belly, your ribs, or your chest, but also noticing your back body. And you might spend a little bit of time focusing on the belly. Maybe a little bit of time noticing your rib cage. Sometimes I'll change my hand position so that I give my ribs a little hug. And then you can really feel your hands on each side of your rib cage. Notice the movement of your rib cage in and out, out on the inhale, in on your exhale. Perhaps feeling that little lift of your chest. And knowing most of the lungs filling up, most of that, we feel it in the belly and the ribs. And the last 20% is in the upper chest, upper back. So if we're doing most of our breathing in the upper chest, you can see how we're losing out on filling up the lungs. And now that we've tuned in so fully to our breath, you might choose to relax your arms. We're going to kind of combine the breath with a body scan. We're going to start at the top of the body and go down. So as you continue to feel into this beautiful rhythm of your breath, bring your awareness to perhaps the back of your neck. Notice any subtle movements there as you breathe. You can imagine your breath at that space where your neck meets your head. Your breath is just allowing an unwinding to occur in the tension that you store in the back of your neck. Maybe as you breathe, you see light coming into this part of your body. Just keep going up into your skull and your scalp, noticing sensations. Moving to your forehead. And just tune again into the air at your nostrils, as though the air coming in your nostrils is lighting up your prefrontal cortex of your brain, the important part of your brain, the middle, the center of your head. Just brightening up these higher glands that allow us to be in a more meditative state. And just allow the muscles of your forehead and eyebrows to soften. Feel each eye, maybe one eye at a time, right eye, just like an orb of sensation nerves and muscle, softening it all. And relax your whole right eye, eyebrow, and temple. And then your left eye, just tune into it like an orb of light you're brightening up. Relaxing the muscles there. Your whole left eye, eyebrow, and temple. And again, air at the nostrils, noticing your nasal passages, your cheekbones. And take a moment to tune into your ears, receiving sounds, receiving the sound of my voice and any other sounds you can perceive right now. As you relax both ears from the outside to the inside, into your jaw, your inner mouth, the inner cheeks, each side of your mouth, your lips, maybe that imperceptible space between your lips, your upper row of teeth and gums, upper palate, lower row of teeth and gums, and the whole time feeling your breath as you have your awareness, relaxing your mouth, your tongue, down to your throat, your shoulders and arms, just cascading your awareness down into your hands, feeling both hands, arms, and shoulders as you come to your heart, where you can plant the seed of your intention for today, planting a seed of perhaps something like, I am grounded and calm during all the transitions in my life. Or I trust in the natural cycles of the universe to support me, or just notice what comes to you. Maybe it's just one word. Just plant that seed of your sankalpa, your intention at your heart. Bringing your awareness to the rhythm of your breath, lighting up your lungs, feeling your right lung, right arm, right rib cage and waist. Spending a moment on the right side, your right hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, still with the rhythm of your breath as though you're lighting up your leg, your right leg, ankle, foot, each toe big, second, third, fourth, little, your right foot, knee and hip, your whole right leg, right arm, right side of your body. And as you breathe, lighting up the corresponding left side of the brain. Left brain, right side of the body, breathe light into it. And tune into your left lung, left chest, waist and ribs, left arm and shoulder. Breathing into the left side of your body, lighting up your left hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot, your toes, a big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, your whole left foot, moving up ankle, knee, hip, whole left leg, left arm, left side of the body, corresponding right brain, left side of the body, right brain lights up. And noticing your soles of your feet and both legs, just feeling this element of earth, which lives kind of in the lower body. The heaviness of your feet and legs, noticing your heels and calves, touching if you're laying down, or the soles of your feet and your sitting bones and buttocks if you're seated. If you're laying down, you'll notice different areas touching. Notice all the parts that touch. Surrender into the support of the earth. Feeling your whole body alive with the energy of your breath. Moving now to something you can feel grateful for, maybe a few things you can feel grateful for about this season that is coming to a close, the season of summer. Maybe there was a challenge in this season that was not fun, but that you grew from it, you gained something from it. Maybe that is what you're harvesting now, that you can feel grateful for. And bring that into your intention, your sankalpa. Again, repeating that word or that phrase. I'm grounded and calm through any transitions in my life. I trust the natural cycles of the universe to support me. Or whichever one you connected to, maybe repeat it 3 times from your heart. If you are, wherever you are, notice if you want to just be in this relaxation longer. And in a moment, if you're listening to the recording, it will stop and you can just continue resting. If you're with me live here, or you know you've got a lot to do after this, you want to get going, maybe start to move a little bit. Move fingers, toes, roll ankles, wrists. It might feel so good to stretch. Feel how your breath deepens as you stretch. Are there any particular movements your body wants to make? And if you're seated, you can join me in the Oms, or you can just listen if you're still laying down. Option to lift your arms and bring your hands to your heart. And we'll close with one Om. Big inhale. Feel so much grounding in the sound. And we honor the light in yourself and in each other. Just appreciation for gathering, whether you're here live or not, because there's no really time or space. So we're feeling this connection of practicing together now and honoring and feeling thankful for that. Namaste.